So, Julius Bacon is a groom suck a spot on the wedding night with his personality, but impossible personality. Like, so the link to the video will be the discipline below. Go and check them out. So, Legend Julius Bacon in 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh.
Was winding down. The wedding reception was winding down, music echoing softly in the grand hall, when Mia finally felt she could breathe. She had dreamed of this day for years, every
Really?
detail perfect, from the lace of her gown to the flowers that lined the aisle. But when she followed her husband, Ethan, into the dimly lit bridal suite, something felt off. He seemed nervous, unusually tense, his eyes avoiding hers. "Are you
Really?
okay?" she whispered.
Yeah.
Ethan nodded, smiling weakly, but the movement made his robe shift in a strange way. Mia's heart skipped a beat. Something
What?
about him wasn't right. Before she could question further,
Oh, you look like a baby bump.
Ethan took a deep breath and said words that froze her in place. "You're going to be very surprised tonight. I need to tell you something before anything else." In that moment, Mia had no idea that her groom, the man she loved and trusted completely, was hiding a secret that would turn her world upside down. A secret that no one else in the world knew. Not family, not friends, not even the wedding guests. Ethan and Mia had
Really?
met 3 years ago at a local cafe. Their
I like
connection
it,
had been
baby.
instant, a mix of laughter, shared dreams, and
Yeah.
late-night conversations that stretched into early mornings. Ethan was gentle, attentive, and protective in ways Mia had never experienced before. Only one person knew the full truth about him: Alex, his longtime partner before the wedding. Ethan was
Really?
transgender, assigned female at birth, but
Oh.
living his life as male. He had
Yeah.
undergone surgeries and legal transitions to become a man. He had told Mia this before marriage, but there was one thing
Oh, baby bump.
he kept private. He
Yeah.
had chosen to keep his uterus so he could one day experience pregnancy.
Wow.
Only Alex knew this secret. When Ethan and Mia met, he fell in love with her honesty, warmth, and non-judgmental
Yeah.
nature. Over time, they built a life in trust. But Ethan's pregnancy had started as a deeply personal decision between him and Alex. It was something
Wow.
he had kept private until the right moment to reveal it to Mia. For months, Ethan dealt with subtle symptoms: fatigue, occasional nausea, and a
Yeah.
slight weight gain he could hide under tailored suits. Only Alex had supported him during this time, helping him navigate checkups and prenatal care while keeping it secret. Mia had no idea. She thought Ethan's pre-wedding nerves were just stress.
Yeah.
Even when he sometimes skipped foods or seemed unusually tired, she assumed it was wedding anxiety. Now, standing in the quiet suite, Ethan's demeanor was
Wow.
different, vulnerable, anxious, and anticipatory. Mia's pulse quickened,
Yeah.
her mind racing to figure out what he was about to reveal. Ethan gestured for Mia to sit on the bed. He took her hands, voice trembling. "Mia, I've kept a secret from everyone, even from you in a way. But I can't wait any longer." Mia's eyes searched his. "Ethan, what is it? You're scaring me." He hesitated, then said slowly, "I'm pregnant." The words hit her like a storm. Her mind scrambled. "Pregnant? But how? But how? How is it possible?" she whispered, her voice trembling. Her thoughts spiraled, one crashing into the next. Her world turned upside down, completely upside down. On her very first night
Oh,
as a
really?
bride, she wasn't expecting this kind of revelation. She had never, in her wildest dreams, imagined that
Wow.
she would hear these words from her husband. Finally,
Nope.
she blurted out, "Why didn't you tell me before?" Her voice cracked, a mix of anger,
Yeah.
confusion, and heartbreak.
Yeah.
Ethan's eyes filled with tears. "Mia, I wanted to tell you, I really did. But I was afraid you'd leave me before you knew the whole truth. I thought I could wait until the right time, when you could see how much love I carry not just for you, but for this baby too. I didn't want you to feel tricked. I wanted you to feel trusted. That's why I waited."
Yeah.
Mia stared at him, shaking her head in disbelief. The weight of his words only made the storm inside her louder. But she was not ready to listen. Her emotions drowned out his reasoning, her heart too overwhelmed to process his explanation. She,
Oh.
she turned away, her chest heaving with betrayal. Then, without
Wow.
another word, Mia walked out of the suite, leaving Ethan alone on what should have been the happiest night of their lives.
Wow.
For days, Mia didn't answer his calls or texts. She needed time and space to process the impossible revelation. Ethan respected her silence, giving her room to sort her emotions.
Very
After
good.
3 days, he finally called. Mia, please hear me out. I'm transgender, and I told you before marriage. I had surgeries to become a man, but I made a personal choice to keep my uterus. I wanted to experience pregnancy, to feel our baby inside me. I never intended to deceive you. It was deeply personal. He explained that only Alex knew this secret and had helped him navigate appointments and prenatal care. He wanted Mia to understand his choice and the love behind it, not the shock of the secret itself.
Wow.
Mia listened, confusion slowly giving way to
Mm.
understanding. She realized she had jumped to conclusions without knowing the full story. The
Yeah.
baby was a choice Ethan had made to experience life in a way that was meaningful to him, with love and care. As weeks
Yeah.
passed, Mia began to process the situation. The initial anger softened, and she began to empathize with Ethan. She realized how carefully he had managed this pregnancy, appointments, diet, and privacy, all without burdening her. Finally, the day of delivery arrived. Ethan
Wow.
went into labor under medical supervision. The process was challenging. There were moments of complications,
Wow.
including high blood pressure and prolonged contractions, but doctors monitored him closely. Mia stayed by his side,
Oh, that's well.
holding his hand, as Ethan gave birth to a healthy baby boy. The baby's first cry echoed in the room, a sound that melted all remaining fear and doubt. Alex, who had supported Ethan throughout the pregnancy, arrived shortly after the birth. Ethan introduced Mia to Alex, and they shared a quiet moment of gratitude and respect. Alex's support had been instrumental, and Mia realized the depth of friendship and trust that had kept Ethan safe during this journey. Mia
Good.
finally held the baby in her arms, tears streaming
Oh,
down
good
her
baby.
face. She
Oh.
accepted the child fully, not just as Ethan's, but as theirs together. The anger, shock, and betrayal of the initial revelation had transformed into empathy, love, and a sense of family. By the next morning, Mia had come to terms with the events. Their wedding night, once meant for celebration,
Wow.
had
Yeah.
become the start of a profound journey of love, trust, and acceptance. Ethan's courage, honesty, and careful planning showed the depth of his commitment. The
Yeah.
story illustrates that love requires patience, understanding, and empathy.
Cool.
True connection deepens when
Yeah.
partners face challenges together and respect each other's choices,
Yeah.
even when unconventional. Ethan, Mia, and the baby began their new life as a family, strengthened by trust, honesty, and shared vulnerability. Alex remained
Really cool baby.
a supportive friend, appreciated for helping Ethan navigate a difficult and private journey. Love thrives on patience, empathy, and respect
Yeah.
for personal choices. Courage and honesty in relationships build unbreakable
Cool.
bonds.
Yeah.
Trust grows when partners face life's challenges together.
Yeah.
If you were in Mia's place, how would you have reacted to such a secret on your wedding night? Would you struggle to accept it, or try to understand the love and courage behind it?
Try to understand it and accept it. Yeah. Yeah. Try to understand it and accept it. Yeah. That was a groom sack is bad on a wedding night with the intensity but impossible passages. The link to the video will be displayed below. Go and check them out and drop a like if you like and comment below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new and click the bell so you can be notified for a minute below in my bye. Wow. That's really nice. Let me decided to say.